I have to admit, I got just a little bit excited yesterday when SHIB started making its move. It actually took us to the highest price we had seen since all the way back on September 21st. We hit a very important level, which was great. We still need some more push to extend and create even more excitement on top of this. And I want to comment just kind of on everything going around the space. Do want to highlight some pretty big things taking place on the institutional side and something that played out exactly how we expected. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Geez, I can't speak this morning. It's still pretty early on. It's about 6:40 a.m. Central Standard Time. I've actually been up for a couple hours. For those that aren't familiar or aren't aware, I get up at 4:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I start, doing my research and digging through the markets and see what's going on. And frankly, there's not a whole lot going on in the news circuit right now. There's not really much in terms of macro data to discuss. And that's obviously because we're in a government shutdown right now. There's simply just everybody's just kind of waiting for the same things. We're waiting for ETFs. We're waiting for rate cuts. We're waiting for the Clarity Act to be signed. It's kind of I don't even want to say a boring start to October. It's actually been fairly decent so far. I mean, Shiba Inu, for example, is up 7.4% on the month. That's a great start to an October. But frankly, the fun seems like it's just getting started. First of all, SHIB, again, like I said, reached the highest price that we had seen since all the way back on September 21st. We also had the highest daily close we had seen since that point as well. So we did get our rejection at our 100-day moving average right here. We're fighting against this. We're trying to basically create this extension. We did get a bounce off of our 20-day, which is great here. And this is all coming off of BTC setting a new all-time high, Ethereum breaching $4,700. We're getting the exact stuff, we'll say stuff, we need to see in the crypto market. And actually, I will say this kind of played out how I expected. A lot of these wallets that did buy SHIB just a day or two ago were speculative wallets. We actually saw a 500 holder reduction from yesterday to today. So people basically bought this short-term move, and that's not really surprising. But what is really surprising about this is right now, obviously, our green candle from yesterday enveloped our red candle today so far. And what's interesting about this is we actually have more in long leverage liquidations over the last 24 hours than short leverage liquidations. So what you are seeing is, although there is still a big presence of short interest, again, we're about an 8% imbalance to the long side here of this $206 million in open interest in terms of Shiba Inu. And what that equates to is probably about $80 million in short interest, $85 million in short interest. The shorts aren't staying very close to our levels because I think they understand that SHIB at some point, it may just get a rocket right up its butt and do one of these again where it tries to retest this. I wouldn't surprise if a lot of these shorts are kind of filled in right in this range here. And that's okay, because eventually, if this is done in an aggressive, abrupt move across the crypto market, you could see a short squeeze. You could see SHIB do what it's done, many times before, obviously even going all the way back here to February, March of 2024. And again, I'm not saying that move is going to happen for sure, but that's kind of where we're at right now. We're kind of in a watch, wait, and see where things progress as the week moves on. But what I will say here is that we actually had a very good day in terms of institutional money yesterday. Second largest day of buying on the BTC side ever, $1.21 billion. On the Ethereum side, $181 million added there. So you're starting to see a lot of consistency when it comes to institutional players throughout the space. And like I mentioned in my ADA video earlier today, we are actually seeing exchange supply just hemorrhage throughout the crypto market. We're seeing the most aggressive removal of supply in terms of BTC from exchanges we have seen since the bear market lows. So you're starting to see a kind of a big mindset shift across the crypto market. It feels like it's just a little bit of time until we get one of these big moves in the space. And again, I'm not saying it's going to happen today, not even saying it's going to happen this week, but you can start to feel things moving just a little bit. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I appreciate it as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think this week is going to continue to be green? Are we close to this moment where things are just going to get a great pop? But have a great day. Show your love. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.